Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of Unity FPS tutorials, and today um, it is the third part of the last video that I uploaded, and here we are going to create sliding. Previously we have created crouching and running. Okay, now everything is just exactly the same. Don't worry about these blue ticks and this. There, you don't need to worry about them. So previously we have open the script. We have made our prepayments such as max time slide, current slide time, and these two bools as well. So now, by the way, make sure that these two are set to false in the start. I mean, you can do it like this, but I prefer to do it here. Now, we are going to create slide and make sure that it is working correctly, and we don't slide forever, and when we're sliding we want to decrease the speed so we don't go for sliding at the same speed forever. By the way, don't mind these two two scripts, they are just for testing. Okay, now come and crouch and say slide and crouch. You can change the name if you want. I mean, you can keep the same name if you want. I just want to change it, and come in here. If in get in input don't get key down C, we also want to say if our player is running, then we should do something like this. For our player is running, transform don't local scale. Local scale is equal to crouch height. This we are making our player small, and we're going to say velocity is equal to vector3 don't project on plane our velocity. No, not the velocity, I mean our fps cam don't transform don't forward. The fps cam we created last time in here. This is our player camera. Let's do this. It is not finished. Let's say vector3 dot. So vector3 dot up, and in here so don't normalize. Then that's it. No, not normalize. We need to say normalize, but multiplied by our slide force. Do we have a slide force? We haven't created a slide force. Just go in here and create sterilized field. Private float slide force. I want to make it 10, so you can make it whatever you want, but I prefer 10. When you say slide force, then it should work. We don't need to say normalized, we need to say normalized. Just a second. Don't normalized. Here we say. Now it should work. Why did I save it? Now it's going to compile. Yeah. Let's say is running, is sliding. It's taking a sweet time. We don't need this. And say is sliding equals to true. Is crouching is equal to false. And in here we say else we just want to crouch. Copy this and paste this, and we want to say is sliding equal to false. Is sliding equals to false. Now this is going to make our player slide. I hope so. Now I want to explain this what we just did. And we are saying that if we press C, then we should crouch. But if we are running, then we should crouch, then add force, so we go forward. Now this will make our player go forever sliding. So we have to make a max slide time and a coroutine which will supposedly decrease the speed when we're sliding. So first we need to change this slide and crouch. Now we need to to make a hmm, first I'm to make a timer. Then we want to make a different for the timer. We're in here. We're going to say do you want to say yes? And not in the start. We need to say in the update. We're going to say if current slide timer is true, not current slide can start timer, can start slide timer. If it's true, then current slide time plus equals to time done delta time. So this just counts the time like 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, like that basically. Now for this is done. Now we are going to go from why am I doing that? We want to go down in here and say in here, so it looks good. We want to say can slide timer is equal to false, no, equals to true. If you're sliding, you want to take time. True, right? Yes, we want to say true. True, else it is equals to false. Is can slide equal to false. By the way, do it when you're standing as well, so it uh, it doesn't take time when you're sliding. When you're standing, can take time is equals to false. False. Do we need to say can is sliding equal to false? Yeah, let's just do it. Is sliding equals to false. Okay. Now in here we are going to say or current slide time is greater than max slide time. Then we want to stop as well. So basically we are in here we are making a bool saying that if it is true, then we are to count the seconds, and when we're sliding we are setting it to true, so it start counting, and we are setting to false when you're crouching or standing. And we are saying in here that if the current slide time goes above max slide time, then it should stop. So yes, and now I'm going to make the small decrease when um, we are sliding. Yeah, we don't want to go at the same speed for 2 seconds or 3 seconds. We want to slowly take it, so it doesn't always slide at the same speed. So you want to say we use an enum. I never used this before until now, so I don't know how it works, but it works. Name it to coroutine. You can name it whatever you want. I'm just saying that. And say yield wait yield return new wait for seconds 3. Then start. Oh, missed something. This is basically just going to keep taking it from the start. Keep taking it until it is become 3. I think I'm not sure, but that is slide start taking from slide force is equal to true. And in here we are going to say as well start taking from slide is equals to true, else it is equals to it is equal to don't need that. Why am I writing some things that don't remember? It is equal to false. And we are also going to say it here, so we don't want to take we don't want to take from slide time if we are standing as well. I keep writing some things that I don't want. Now, we need to do one more thing. In the update function, we want to say, I think we could do it in a different function where we, I think, yeah, I'll make it so it looks nice. Understand? I'm going to create a function right here and say void timer time management. It's just going to manage our time. We want to copy this, paste it here. So take this. I have to put the I here so it says if. Okay. Now we are also going to say if start taking from timer start taking from slide force is true, then we are going to say slide for minus equals to 1 multiplied by time don't delta time. So it's going to keep taking 1 every second. Now this should work. That I think it should work. Hopefully it does. And I think if the video is like maybe 10 minutes or 15 minutes, I might make crouch more crouch smooth, but if I don't have time, then I'm going to leave it as it is. So I think you have got it. I'm just going to explain one more time. In here we are setting from these to true, so we take in here we are setting cancel timer to start the timer, and can start taking from slide force. We're taking it slowly by slowly, and in here we are also saying that we shouldn't take it, or we shouldn't start the timer when we're crouching or standing. And when it's counting this, and if it goes above the next slide time, we don't want to slide anymore, we want to stand up. And by the way, make sure to set the slide force to whatever you want after we have slid, so it keeps that, it doesn't take it and not edit anymore. So yeah, now this should work. And in here we are just saying that if we are sliding, we should start the time, and we should take one every second from our slide force. Now let's save it. Hope it's work. Let me see. It's compiling. It's done compiling. We should have our player, the script. It takes its time, I guess. I'm sorry about that. Is my player... Why is my player like this? Let's take its time. So you might... And if you follow through the whole tutorial, thank you for watching. And it should now work in yours. And if you have any problems with it not working, I'll help you. Just tell me in the comments, and I'll try my best to help you. And the code will be in the comments, so yeah. Now let's test it. By the way, in this scene, like we have the test scene. I mean, this is the scene we mostly I use to test. So we can walk, we can run, we can crouch, we can jump. Now let's see. We can crouch. Yes. I mean, it looks a little funny on that. By the way, let me make it. I do not have it. Let me make it 0.3. So 0.3. So 0.4 is fine as well. So it can. It will like make it clear if it's working or not. So. Is it counting the current slide time? Let me see. It doesn't seem. I mean, we can slide. Yes, we can slide, but it doesn't seem to be taking from the slide, nor is it counting the time. Oh, I forgot to put this time management in here. My bad. Sometimes these things happen, and it might be for the best, or it might be for the worst. I mean, you can see that I'm making mistakes as well, so everybody makes mistakes. Even the masters use Google. but I'm not master, of course. Okay, take your time. Okay, we're here. You can jump, walk, run, crouch. Okay, let me make it 0 down 3 so you can I can show you. Now if you see, I don't go far because it's taking the time of it. There might be a problem. Yes, there is a problem. It's always counting, but um, let me see what is the problem. Oh, we forgot to set it to 0 when we stop. Let me say current slide time is equal to 0, and also current slide time is equal to 0 in here as well. Now this will work. Believe me, this will work. This is going to work. Let's hope so. By the way, guys, I'm making this a public or allowing it to show in here so I can see what speed are we managing um, when we are doing something like sliding, walking, running. Yeah, it's better to show it so then you can see what's happening. Let me take it down. Yeah, let me make it 0.4. 0.4. Now if you guys focus on the slide force, it's going to decrease when we slide. If you can see it only runs, it only slides for 4 seconds. If you see, if you make it 0.8, 0.7 is fine, I guess. So if you run it, it's going to then if you want, it's going to walk for 0.7 seconds. Let me make it 1. I think that's usually the case, but let me try it. So yeah, that's fine. I mean, you can change the slide force to 7 or whatever you want. I just prefer a 10, or maybe 7 is okay as well. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a nice day. I'm not going to smooth the crouch. It might take its time because I didn't do it before. I didn't learn to do it before. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Maybe subscribe for more videos. I might be creating a drop and pick up function for the next video, but we never know. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Bye. Until next time.